Well, hello, basketball fans. Bill Hampton bringing you the play-by-play along with my cohort here, Tyler Wagner. On camera tonight is Greg Armstrong. We're at the Portageville Bulldog Gymnasium for a clash between the two big county rivals, the New Madrid County Central Eagles and the Portageville Bulldogs. We're glad that you've joined us here on YHC. We expect one whale of a game tonight.
Oh, it's going to be a huge game, Bill. We're coming down here at the end of the season, and you won't find much of a better game here at the end of the season than between these two teams, Portageville and New Madrid County Central. You just won't find it. It's a big rivalry here in the past years, and all the fans show up for this game for sure every year.
Well, this is we're at the Portageville gym, and it's SRO, standing room only, and I mean they're packed into this gymnasium, and everybody, they saw a great JV game as that game was back and forth. New Madrid finally wins at 46-41 over the Portageville JV team. Great ball game, and that's really got the crowd psyched, and I mean everybody is fired up about this event.
Oh yeah, both teams are coming down. They've had tremendous years for themselves. Portageville's having a great year, ranked number 2 in the state in Class 2, and New Madrid County Central slips back into the state rankings this past week in Class 3 at number 10. So there's not going to be any shortage of talent on the floor tonight, that is for sure.
You said a mouthful right there. We want to tell you tonight's game between the Portageville Bulldogs and New Madrid County Central Eagles, brought to you by Three Rivers Community College, Western Auto Store right here in Portageville, 162nd District State Representative Dr. Terry Swinger, UAP, Butler Drug Store, A-Plus Family Clinic, and Dr. David M. Boyd, General Dentistry. We want to thank those folks for bringing tonight's game. Folks, if you enjoy watching high school basketball on YHC, then when you visit one of those businesses, tell them how much you enjoy them being a sponsor. Portageville comes into this game with a record of 14 wins and 4 losses. Their coach, the head coach, Jim Bidewell, the legendary Jim Bidewell, we might add, the assistant, Ron Riddle, and Jason Irby. The New Madrid County Eagles, their head coach, Travis Day, a former graduate of New Madrid County Central. B.J. Stone is an assistant, along with Keith Sapp. And those guys do a great job with their teams. We expect to see a great defensive game tonight, but we also expect to see them push the ball up the floor. Now, whether the defense can slow it down, Tyler thinks that the game is going to be about 10, 15 points more than what I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I think it's going to be a lot of defense, and I believe it's going to be a physical ball game.
Yeah, on paper you look at this game and say I would guess it'd be a more of a low-scoring game in the 50s. We might get into the 60s. But Portageville's a real disciplined team.
Yes.
They don't really get after it, on the fast break. They're real disciplined in their half-court offense. And no matter, they haven't really been a really fast-paced team all year. They've really concentrated on their half-court game and try to pound it down low into Ely and get Jenkins in the paint. They really work hard in the paint. So I would say that a lot's going to be going down underneath in between the blocks tonight.
I'd say, just by, I have not seen New Madrid play this year, but I watched some of the scores, and they've been up and down, as far as offense goes. They play in accordance to what it takes to win, and they do win quite often, even though they're 13-8. Play a very, very tough schedule. But I expect the game to be in the 40s tonight, and I hope I'm pleasantly surprised that it's going to be a little more offensive game. But I tell you what, I'm a defensive type of person. I love to watch good, strong man-to-man defense. I love to watch zones. When you've got a good zone and all the players are moving, it's really a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, defense has really been a tradition, a big tradition here at both of these schools, Jim Bidewell and Portageville. Everyone knows he's stressed defense over the years, and New Madrid County Central have made their name on defense over the past decade. So that's going to be a key factor in this game. Also, is the defense and how the offense is built off the defense.
We want to tell you tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Western Auto, located at 300 East Main Street in downtown Portageville. They support the high school athletics. Western Auto in Portageville is your snapper dealer. Also, Western Auto is your store for all your home needs. That's Western Auto in downtown Portageville. Stop in and talk with Virginia Hitchcock or call 573-379-3821. We're just moments away from the Star Spangled Banner in the starting lineups. The referees tonight are Randy Winston, Lee Jones, and Tim Harmon. 3 guys that have a lot of experience calling games we expect to see a dandy tonight. We're going to take a short break and send it back to the station. You're watching YHC TV.
Community College is a great place.
A great place.
A great place to start college or career classes.
Three Rivers affordable tuition
means Pell Grants go further.
I can use A+.
I got a scholarship.
To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
That young lady always does a great job when we're here at Portageville singing the national anthem. Crowd is all fired up. We're ready for the starting lineups. And I'll tell you what, folks, we are expecting a barn burner here tonight at Portageville. Again, the New Madrid County Central Eagles, their starting lineup. Number 10, Dontre Jenkins, a 6'1 junior. Number 20, Keith Holmes, a 5'9 sophomore. Number 30, Jadarius Stevenson, a 6'1 sophomore. Number 32, Josh Minner, a 6'5 senior. And number 40, Terry Young, a 6'2 senior. Portageville Bulldogs come in with a record of 14 wins and 4 losses. Number 1, a 6'1 senior, Byron Wright. Number 20, Royden Booker, a 6'4 senior. Number 23, a 6' senior, is DJ Birdwell. Number 30, Bruce Mathis, a 6' senior. And a 6'2 senior, number 32 is Donnell Menace. That's your starting lineups. We're all set for basketball here. Want to tell you, UAP and Portageville, a proud sponsor of the Portageville Bulldogs. And the 162nd State Representative, Dr. Terry Swinger, supports all of our schools in both academics and athletics. Again, we want to thank those folks for bringing tonight's special game. This is our last game of the year to bring to you. Of course, they're all tape delayed on YHC. We'll be showing them all spring and summer long. And it's the Portageville Bulldogs and the New Madrid County Central Eagles. Folks, sit back, get you a diet soda, a hot dog with a little mustard on it, Tyler, and a bag of popcorn. Get those seatbelts on because we hope that you're going to see an exciting ball game. We're fired up. We're ready to go.
Yeah, it's going to be a big game, Bill. This New Madrid County Central Portageville rivalry it's developed into one of the biggest rivalries in Southeast Missouri, without a doubt, over the past few years.
Jumping for the Portageville Bulldogs will be Royden Booker. And for the New Madrid County Eagles, Josh Minner. Randy Winston tosses the ball up. Portageville will control. Byron Wright has it in back court. New Madrid in a man-to-man. Birdwell out front with it. Gets it to Booker. Booker over to Wright. New Madrid always known for their tough defense. Wright real quick. Gets the ball off, and on a drive on the baseline is Menace. He misses, and down with the rebound is Terry Young for the Eagles. Holmes has a ball out front. Portageville in a man-to-man. Jenkins has a ball, working against Birdwell. Jenkins gets the ball to Minner. Minner from the corner, puts it up, will not go. Rebounded, bounces around, and Wright comes away with it. Bruce Mathis trying to block out, doing a good job keeping the New Madrid County Eagles from that board.
Yeah, definitely rebounding is going to be a big key in this game.
We've got a push foul against the Portageville Bulldogs. That will go against DJ Birdwell. It's his first, team's first. We played 1 minute, 1 second, no score in the game. Coming in for Birdwell is Dimitri Treadwell. He wears number 22. He's a 5'11 senior. Minner with the ball. Still with the ball. He's left-handed. Gets the ball to Holmes. Holmes dishes off inside. What a nice pass to Terry Young.
It's a nice look there by Holmes, and Keith Holmes is one of their more developmental guards. He come out and he's just steadily played more over the year, and he's just now to where he's starting for here the last half of the season, and he's come on strong for the Eagles over the season.
Aaron Wright with the ball, dishes off, and a shot from the corner by Dimitri Treadwell will not go. Holmes on a breakaway, puts the ball up, will not go. He had a chance to go in. He put the ball up for Minner on for a dunk, and it would not go. Wright with a missed layup. Boy, this game's picked up fast. Jenkins has the ball. It hasn't taken away from him. Trying again, putting it up and scoring is Dimitri Treadwell. Treadwell off balance, but gets the ball to go. We've got a tie score with 5:50. I'm telling you, the fans are going nuts already into this first quarter. What a game. Jenkins going to drive. He puts it up. Will not go, but he's going to go to the line to shoot two. Foul is going to be on Dimitri Treadwell, his first, team's second.
That's a strong move by Jenkins. He's got a strong upper body. It's going to be hard to keep him out of the paint the whole game, but that's what Portageville needs to do, is to keep him in front of him and keep him out of the paint.
First one up, he scores it. Coming in for Treadwell is Fred Treadwell. That is Dimitri going out, Fred coming in. Fred is a 6'1 sophomore. Jenkins' second shot will not go. Rebounded that time and put back by Stevenson, will not go. Stevenson gets his own rebound back, and there's a drive, but there's going to be a charge on Terry Young. His first, team's first for the New Madrid County Central Eagles. New Madrid will press. They're up 3-2 over Portageville with 5:38 to go in this first quarter. Dennis with the ball. Jenkins is on him. He gets the ball to Treadwell. Treadwell gets it to Wright. Minner's on him. Treadwell's quick. He gets the ball over to Mathis. Mathis still with the ball. Top of the key. Ball taken back. Taken back at by Portageville. Wright is very quick, isn't he?
Yeah, he sure is.
Mathis will set the offense, gives it over to Booker, who gives it to Wright. Wright looking inside, gets the ball to Treadwell. Treadwell, a nice spin move, puts it up. It's going to be fouled. Foul's going to be on Terry Young, his second, team's second.
It's good position by Fred Treadwell right there. That's what Portageville's done all year long, is really work on those blocks. And Fred Treadwell's really come a long way. He's a sophomore. He's really played big for the Bulldogs this year.
Treadwell's first free throw is good. Coming in for Treadwell is Coney Ely, a 6'5 junior, and folks, he is a player. Second one up. Scores it. Portageville with the lead. Coming in for Portageville is all speed, A.J. Brown. Going out is Royden Booker. Jenkins, Portageville with, New Madrid with the ball. Also in for New Madrid is number 12, Jamaria Jones. Stepped out of bounds that time is Minner. So he's going to work at baseline. Portageville will inbound the ball. New Madrid in a man-to-man press. Treadwell has the ball knocked out of bounds by Coney Ely. The ball will stay with Portageville. Wright will inbound for the Bulldogs. 4:34 to go, first quarter. Portageville on top, 4-3. Wright's with the ball. I believe New Madrid's gone to a matchup.
Yeah, it looks like they're switching out quite a bit on the perimeter.
Yes.
It looks like definitely looks like a matchup.
Shot that time, put up a Menace, would not go. Rebounded by the Eagles. Quickly down the floor. We've got a foul on the floor. Foul will be on Byron Wright, his first, team's third. Inbounding for the Eagles will be Josh Minner. Minner gets the ball to Jenkins. Jenkins back to Minner inside, a nice shot. Nice soft shot that time. I think you told me Minner's the lefty, and he put that up right-handed.
Yeah, you'll see Minner work both in. You'll see him quite a bit on the outside. He's probably the most versatile player New Madrid has.
Mathis with a drive, puts it up, scores it.
Nice adjustment by Mathis. He had Ely, and it looked like Minner right in his face, and he made a nice adjustment to put it off the glass.
Yes, he did. Minner with the ball. Tell you what, he's 6'5". He handles the ball very good. He's very smooth.
Yeah, and he likes to get in open court so he can, use that length to get around defenders and put up a nice runner. So look for that early on in this game.
Jenkins with the ball down low, working against Brown. He's got a lot of height on him. Shot put up off the glass that time by Ely, will not go. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Right across the timeline. Oh, what a nice pass, a lead pass that time.
It's a nice look by Wright. Looked like the matter was a little out of sync on the defense on the backside, and took advantage of it.
Yeah, Menace that time with the good body control, put it up. Jenkins for three, scores it. Dimitri Jenkins with the first three of the game. We've got a tied game. We're going to have a foul on Coney Ely. We've got a foul on Coney Ely and a technical on Fred Treadwell. Is that correct?
Yeah, it was. They called the technical on Fred Treadwell.
So instead of Portageville keeping the ball, going to the line to shoot the two technical shots will be Coney Ely. First one by Ely. Scores it. This is the second. New Madrid gets 1 point out of it, plus possession of the ball. We've already had 4 lead changes in the first 5 minutes, 20 seconds. Now, they're going to call a jump ball because that's going to be a technical foul, I believe. I mean, because of the double foul. One's a technical and the other one is a hacking foul. We're going to see what they're going to do. They're going to get the ball back to Portageville. Right with the ball. Jones is on him. Jones is quick. You can tell that. That's quickness against quickness. Brown with the ball in the corner, gets it to Dimitri Treadwell. They throw inside to Mathis. He has the ball taken away. Jones gets it. He has the ball slapped back by Wright, and a pass from Mathis over to Menace, and he scores. Menace now with 4 1/4. It's 10-9. Got a turnover on by Jenkins. 2:11 to go in this first quarter. 10-9. Portageville ahead. Well, this game is really intensified, has it not?
Oh yeah, you just mentioned the lead changes already, and I think that's going to be indicative of the whole game. It's going to be back and forth the whole game.
Oh, what a spin move! And then what a block! What a move by Dimitri Treadwell, and what a block by Portageville. Oh, we're going to have a charge foul on Josh Bitter. Half the crowd liked it, the other half didn't.
That's the way it usually goes. Anyway, what I just told you about that, Mentor likes to get in the open court. Justin did, got into the lane, but he should have probably just pulled up and shot a little jumper. And Mathis took advantage of him shooting that runner and stepped in and took the charge.
Wright with the ball. Passes the ball inside to Mathis, but he was going to the bucket for a rebound. Thought that Wright was going to shoot it. Turnover on the Bulldogs. Bulldogs lead the Eagles 10-9 with 1:43 to go in this first quarter. Jenkins with the ball. Wright quickly slipped out on him. Jenkins pulls it back in. Ely in the corner. He's working the baseline, puts it up, and it won't go, but he's going to go to the line to shoot two. Coney Ely, a 6'5 junior. Will go to the line to shoot two. He's 1 for 2 from the line tonight. He only has 1 point thus far in the game.
That sure was a nice move by Ely. He went to drive the baseline, a spin move, back to the inside. Laid it up soft, but drew the foul. Chance for two at the line.
Byron Wright committed to foul, his second, team's fifth. Ely's first free throw is good. Going out for Portageville is Wright and Dimitri Treadwell, and is DJ Birdwell and Royden Booker. Going out for the Eagles is Jadarius Stevenson. I couldn't see who came in for him.
That was Terry Young.
Terry Young, thank you. Ely connects on the second one. Oh, nice running the floor that time. Good passing that time. A good assist by Dimitri Treadwell to A.J. Brown for his first basket. That's our 7th lead change already. Shot put up that time by Mentor. Bounces high off the rim to the support brace. Out of bounds. Portageville will inbound on their defensive end. Ball passed into Brown. He has it. Going to work the sideline. Gets the ball to Mathis. Nice shot put up that time by Dimitri Treadwell. His second basket. He has 4 1/4.
Well, it was a nice shot by Treadwell. He's one of the best shooters from that depth right there, about 15 feet. He's one of the best in the area. I hadn't seen him miss too many of those shots all year long.
Jenkins with the ball, gets it to Jones. Jones over to Ely. 30 seconds to go. Taken away that time by Portageville's Brown. He's got the ball quickly down the floor, loses control of the ball, but it goes right to Dimitri Treadwell. He scores. 16-11, the biggest lead by either team with 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. Jenkins has the ball. We're down to 11 seconds. Ball passed under to Ely. Ely inside, uses his body and his size. He scores. Birdwell quickly to Dimitri Treadwell, and Treadwell had the ball knocked out of his hand as the horn goes off to end the first quarter. It's the Portageville Bulldogs 16, the New Madrid County Central Eagles 13. Tonight's game brought to you by Butler Drug Stores, located at 222 East Main Street in Portageville. It's your local Health Mart pharmacy. Phone 379-5469. Now, Butler Drug Store also has a 24-hour prescription service. Phone 379-9609. Also, Paramount Cards, Pangrim Burn candy, and many more items for your shopping convenience. Pharmacist Trey Roan invites everyone to Butler Drug Store, located downtown Portageville. Butler Drug Store, a proud sponsor of the Bulldog basketball. What do you have for us, Tyler?
Well, probably the main statistic here early on in the first quarter is turnovers. Boy, it's really been a difference between these two teams. New Madrid has 7 turnovers here in the first quarter, and Portageville turns those into 6 points, and Portageville's only got 3 turnovers, and New Madrid's only converted a free throw off those, so 7-3 turnover ratio here in the first quarter, and that's where we talked about defense really coming into play and gaining position against the other team. So we'll see how this plays out for the rest of the game.
Jenkins with the ball. Gets it to Ely. Ely inside, puts it up, will not go. Big defense play by Menace. I tell you, Portageville is up for this game. Foul is on Terry Young. It's his third for the New Madrid County Central Eagles. Both teams now with 5 fouls. Menace with the ball, gets it to Birdwell. Swings it over to Brown. Brown to Treadwell. To Booker. Booker swings that ball over to Menace. Good drive that time by Dimitri Treadwell, and he's going to be fouled. Hey, Treadwell is really playing aggressive tonight. He's really looking for the open shot and taking the ball to the hole.
Yeah, it was good awareness by Treadwell. He saw there wasn't any backside help on that left side. Saw the left side of the court open. He took it, and the Eagle defense on the backside was a little late coming over. Drew the foul.
Coming in for Portageville is Fred Treadwell. Going out is A.J. Brown. Foul was on Jenkins that time, his first, team 6. The next foul by New Madrid will put Portageville in the 1-and-1. Nice block that time by Josh Minner. Portageville will keep possession under their own basket. Ball kicked out and taken away by Ely. Ely going in, and he's going to be fouled. Foul is going to be on number 32, Donnell Menace, his first, team 6. Both teams now with 6 fouls. Coming in for Portageville is Mathis. Going out is Dimitri Treadwell to the line. Foul was on the floor. New Madrid will inbound under their own basket. Nice pass in that time to Menace to Minner, but he could not get it to go. Rebounded by Portageville. Mathis with the ball, has it knocked out of his hands, out of bounds. Ball will go over to New Madrid. Oh, we've got a timeout. Timeout on the floor. With timeout on the floor, we want to tell you tonight's game is brought to you by A-Plus Family Clinic, located at 203 East 3rd Street in Portageville. Phone 379-2100. A-Plus Family Clinic is proud to support the Portageville Bulldogs. If you're feeling less than your best, come see the A-Team at A-Plus Clinic in Portageville. Scoring in that first quarter for Portageville, 6 for Dominique Treadwell, 4 by Donnell Menace, 2 each to Bruce Mathis, Fred Treadwell, and A.J. Brown. Portageville 2 for 2 from the line. For the New Madrid County Eagles, 5 to Coney Ely, 4 to Dontre Jenkins, 2 each to Josh Minner and Terry Young. New Madrid 4 for 6 from the free throw line in the first quarter. We're back underway. Birdwell with the ball, gets it to Mathis. Mathis out front, gets it to Booker. Booker swings that ball over to Menace, and he's working inside. Tried to throw it inside to Booker, but ball knocked out of bounds by the New Madrid County Central Eagles. 6:43 to go in this second quarter. 16-13. Portageville on top of the Eagles. Oh, what a nice takeaway, but right to Birdwell. Portageville gets it right back. Ball tipped out of bounds by Minner.
Starting to really see New Madrid County really starting to get in the passing lanes here in the second quarter.
Yep.
And they've deflected 3 or 4 passes just in the past few series.
Mathis tries the baseline, but he's going to be called for steps. Nice drive that time, but he just tried to get in position and took one too many steps. Stevenson with the ball, gets it over to Holmes. They're still in the back court. Jenkins now has it. Inside to Ely. Boy, he's strong inside. He puts it up, scores it.
That's a strong move by Ely. That's what New Madrid County needs to do if he's open on the block. Get the ball to him and let him use his size against a smaller defender like Bruce Mathis.
Take away that time by the Eagles. Ely has it, kicks it out to Holmes for 3, in and out. Rebound that time by Menace. Portageville with the ball. Gets it to Birdwell, back to Menace. He puts it up. Ball tipped up by Royden Booker, his first basket. 18-15. Portageville on top of the New Madrid County Central Eagles. Ball down to Ely. Boy, he is a strong-looking ball player. He puts it up, will not go. Rebounded by Booker. Menace now has it. Skips it over to Mathis. Back to Menace. To Treadwell. DJ Birdwell with it, thought about it, pulled it back, got it to Mathis. Mathis to Treadwell inside. Ball tipped out of bounds by Minner of the Eagles. 5:16 to go in the second quarter. Birdwell inbound. Gets it to Menace. Portageville swinging the ball around. Birdwell has it to Mathis. Mathis at the free throw line extended. Oh, ball taken away that time. Going in, putting up a layup and scoring is Keith Holmes, his first basket. 18-17, Portageville on top by 1. Mathis with the ball. Gets it to Menace. Trying to go inside. The ball taken away by Holmes, so we've got a foul. That will send the New Madrid County Central Eagles to the line for a 1-and-1.
As I mentioned earlier, defense was really going to play a big key in this game with the turnovers. The turnover total for each team, it was 7 New Madrid County to 3 Portageville. And you're seeing New Madrid start to step up the defense and force Portageville to take the turnover. So we can see that back and forth the whole game.
Keith Holmes to the line. In for the Eagles is Jamaria Jones. Free throw put up and bounces around, scores. We had 7 lead changes in that first quarter. We're going to have our first lead change here in the second quarter when the next team scores. It'll be 8 lead changes already. Second one, he scores it. We've got a timeout on the floor. We want to tell you tonight's game brought to you by Dr. David M. Boyd General Dentistry. He has 2 offices, one at 118 East Main Street in Portageville. Open Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. For appointments, phone 379-3650. And also 109 East 5th Street in Crothersville. Open Monday and Fridays. For appointments, call 333-1550. Dr. David M. Boyd General Dentistry and the We Care team remind everyone, whatever you do, do all for the glory of God. 1 Corinthians 10:31. Again, we want to thank those folks for bringing tonight's game. And we want to thank all of our sponsors. What do you have for us, Tyler?
Well, as I mentioned a while ago, that's a very key statistic in this game. Both teams are playing disciplined defense. You've seen New Madrid starting to get out in the passing lanes and get a few fast break points and converting points off of Portageville's turnovers. They've converted 6 points off of Portageville's turnovers in this quarter. So I really, defense has been the main, the main point of this game. And as you saw there, I think the ball will stay with Portageville, but I think that's going to be the key to this game, which team can handle each other's defense, and that's been the story of the first half.
Portageville with a near turnover, but the ball will stay with them. Mathis with the ball. Well, I tell you, both teams are quick, are they not?
Oh, yeah, a lot of athleticism on the floor tonight.
What a nice pass and what a nice move by Dimitri Treadwell. He now has 8 in the game. Portageville back on top by 1, 20-19 with 4:15 to go in this first half. Jenkins with the ball. Working against Treadwell. Jenkins with the opening, pulls up, shoots it, will not go. Rebounded that time on the floor. It goes to Treadwell. He gets it over to Mathis. Mathis gets a screen that time from Treadwell. He goes across the timeline. Mathis kicks the ball out to Booker. Booker back to Mathis. To Treadwell, in and out. Rebound by Brown, he puts it up, scores it. A.J. Brown, the smallest guy on the floor, working inside, gets the rebound, puts it up and in. 22-19 with 3:35 to go in the second quarter.
That sure is nice awareness by Brown. He knows he's the smaller guy down in the paint. He gets it, he puts it up right quick to get it over the defense.
Jenkins from the free throw line with a nice pull-up jump shot. Cuts the lead to 1. Jenkins now with 6 in the game. Treadwell with the ball down the corner to Brown. Brown skips the ball all the way out front to Mathis. Mathis over to Booker. Cutting inside the lane that time was Treadwell, but no one saw him. Doing a lot of backdoor cuts there. That's good. That's good movement on offense.
Oh, yeah, both teams, or especially New Madrid, are starting to play very aggressive, try to cut off the passing lanes, and that's the thing to do is try to cut backdoor and take advantage of that aggressiveness.
Drive that time at Treadwell will not go. Rebounded by the Eagles. Quickly down the floor. Jenkins has it. New Madrid with a chance to take the lead. Jenkins for three. Will not go. Ball tipped up that time. Would not go in the ball. Put back up by Ely. Ely scores. He's going to go to the line to try to convert on the three-point play. He now has 9 in the game. New Madrid back up on top, 23-22 with 2:39 to go in the quarter. Jenkins going out. Coming in for him is Josh Minner. Foul that time was on Dimitri Treadwell, his second. Ely's free throw, scores it. Birdwell coming in for Dimitri Treadwell for Portageville. 24-22, New Madrid on top by 2. It's been back and forth. Brown with the ball is being double teamed. It's taken away. Minner has it, goes in, puts it up, but we got a foul on the floor. I thought he was looking awful nonchalant there. I didn't hear the whistle.
Yeah, sure didn't hear the whistle.
Foul is going to be on Roydon Booker, his first. To the line to shoot a 1-and-1 is Josh Minner. Minner has 2 points in the game. Make it 3. 25-22. I think that's the biggest lead by New Madrid. 3 points by either team, I believe.
Yeah, I think New Madrid just got up to a 1-point lead, and not sure about earlier in the game.
That one's short. Rebounded by Booker. Booker gets the ball to Menace. Back to Booker. Across the timeline, he gets it to Treadwell. Treadwell down to Birdwell, puts it up, scores it. DJ Birdwell off balance, gets the ball to go. His first basket, 25-24. New Madrid up by 1. Holmes with the ball, kicks it down. What a nice pass. What a nice pass down to Stevenson, who scores his first basket.
It's a nice look by Holmes.
2 minutes to go. We got a foul on New Madrid. Foul is going to go on Jones. Jamaria Jones, his first. The line to shoot a 1-and-1 will be the Portageville Bulldogs, and that will be Donnell Menace. Menace has 4 points in the game. It's not been to the free throw line tonight.
Well, Keith Holmes has really had a nice game for the Eagles. He started off coming off the bench earlier in the year, but boy, he's really progressed along. Travis Day has to be really impressed the way he's developed this year.
Free throw will not go, and the ball pulled down by Minner. Jenkins back in the game, has the ball quickly down to Minner. Birdwell working against Jenkins. Jenkins is a great ball player, big upper body strength. Drives down the baseline, puts up an 8-footer, will not go. Ball tipped around. Jenkins comes away with it, puts it up, moves his body in there and scores it. Dimitri Jenkins with his 4th point of the quarter, has 8 in the game, 29-24. 5-point lead by the Eagles. We're down to 1:25 to go in this first half of play. Birdwell with the ball. Skips the ball over to Menace, who puts it up, and the ball's blocked. Ely, a nice block, but the ball will stay with the Portageville Bulldogs. 29-24, 1:13 to go in the first half. We've seen a great ball game so far. A lot of defense. Brown with the ball. Menace gets it back to Treadwell. Treadwell to Birdwell. Trying to throw inside, the ball tipped around, and New Madrid will come away with it. Quickly down the floor, Ely swings it over to Jenkins. Jenkins puts it up for Ely. Did not go. Birdwell down the floor, he's going to put the layup up, scores it. DJ Birdwell, what a move by the young senior there. Good move.
It's nice aggressiveness by Birdwell. It looked like he could have got an and one right there, but it's nice aggressiveness to go straight to the hole.
Jenkins with a big, strong move, puts it up and in. Arthur Jenkins now with 6 and a quarter, 10 in the game, 31-26, 15 seconds to go in this first half of play. Birdwell trying to hit Brown with it, ball knocked out of bounds by Ely. Ball will stay with Portageville. Coming in for Portageville will be Mathis, going out will be Booker. 31-26. New Madrid on top by 5. Treadwell gets it to Brown. Brown drove in against the big guys, put it up, it would not go. We're down to 5 seconds. Jenkins has it. He's going to put it up from the center court as the horn goes off. Whoa! Went right off the rim to end the first half of play. It's New Madrid 31. The Portageville Bulldogs 26. You're watching high school basketball on YHC.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place.
A great place to start college.
Why pay university prices?
When the same classes at TRCC cost a lot less.
I can use A+.
I get individual attention.
I'm close to home.
To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
Well, welcome back for halftime stats. And we want to tell you that right now, the New Madrid County Central Eagles ahead of Portageville Bulldogs 31-26. What a great game we have had thus far for the New Madrid County Eagles in scoring. Tony Ely with 10, also Dontre Jenkins with 10. 4 to Keith Holmes, 3 to Josh Minner, and 2 each to Terry Young and DeJarius Stevenson. Free throw wise, 8 for 10 by the New Madrid County Eagles. Now you've got Portageville Bulldogs scoring look like this. A lot of balanced scoring. Dimitri Treadwell with 8, and then 4 each to A.J. Brown, D.J. Birdwell, and Donnell Menace. 2 to Bruce Mathis, 2 to Roy Den Booker, and 2 to Fred Treadwell. 2 for 3 from the free throw line are the Portageville Bulldogs. Lead changes. We had 7 in the first quarter, 3 in the second quarter, already a total of 10 lead changes. Foul-wise for New Madrid, you've got Terry Young with 3, 1 each to Coney Ely, Josh Minner, Jamaria Jones, and Dontre Jenkins. For the Portageville Bulldogs, 2 fouls each to Donnell Menace, Dimitri Treadwell, Byron Wright, and 1 to Fred Treadwell, and 1 to Roy Den Booker, as well as DJ Birdwell. Going ahead and give us the stats, and I want to give you my play on the game, and I'm going to let you do yours. We'll see how close we are.
Okay, start off with three-point shooting. You're not going to see a lot of three-point shooting in this game. Both teams, that's not really their forte.
Right.
Shooting the ball from the outside, especially around the three-point line. 1 of 4 for New Madrid County Central. The 1 three-pointer come from Dontre Jenkins, and Portageville 0 of 2 from outside. But as we mentioned earlier in this game, the turnovers have been a big key in this game. New Madrid has 7 turnovers, giving up 8 points. They've given up 8 points off those turnovers. And Portageville has 10 turnovers, and New Madrid scored 8 points off those turnovers. And 7 of those turnovers came in the second quarter. In the first quarter, you saw Portageville really put the pressure on New Madrid, force them to turn it over. And then in the second quarter, you saw New Madrid really get out in the passing lanes, deflect passes, and go the other way. And that was the tail of the second quarter. You had in each quarter one team dominating on the defensive side of the ball. So and then that's a real key stat to look for is turnovers in the second half. Which team's going to come out and take control of the whole second half and dominating on the defensive side. Quarter breakdown, it was 16-13 after the first quarter. And Portageville, and then New Madrid comes back, and they have a 31-26 lead here at halftime. So they outscored Portageville 18-10 in that second quarter. So it was a back and forth, tale of 2 quarters. So we'll see how it ends up in the second half. So what was your thought of the first half?
The one statistic that sticks out in my mind, Byron Wright has not scored for Portageville. Byron Wright has not got to get into the flow of the offense. His quickness on defense has not been able to be shown yet. Where he works so well is from the center line in on the defense where he can get the steal and make it go. We saw him in the Kennett game earlier. We saw him at Portageville, at the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament where he makes things go. And for the Portageville Bulldogs is on defense when he can go from that center line on slapping and making that ball go a different direction and flipping the ball down or tipping the ball down for him to go down and pick it up. So I'm going to be anxious to see what Byron Wright does this second half. I mean, he is a key ingredient for the Portageville Bulldogs. I've been very impressed with Dimitri Treadwell. He has played very strong inside and has moved very well toward the bucket. DJ Birdwell made a couple of unbelievable baskets. Really was off balance, but he had to do that or he's going to get the ball shoved down his throat. Coney Ely is very strong, very strong. I mean, I remembered watching him as a freshman. Did not get to see him play last year as a sophomore, but as a freshman, you could tell he was learning the game, and really watching him tonight, he has come full circle. He is so strong, so domineering, and you got to think that when he gets down low with the ball, he is going to be tough to stop. Also, Dontre Jenkins, very good ball handler, knows what he's doing with the ball. They're going to be fun to watch. Well, we're going to take a short break because we're getting ready for the second half, and we'll be right back in a moment. You're watching high school basketball on YHC.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place.
A great place to start career training.
At TRCC, I'm getting training for a good job with a good salary.
Three Rivers has high-tech equipment.
Great instructors.
And convenient classes. To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
We're about ready for second half action here of the Portageville and New Madrid basketball game. This game tonight brought to you by Three Rivers Community College, Western Auto Store, 162nd District State Representative Dr. Terry Swinger, UAP, Butler Drug Store, A-Plus Family Clinic, and Dr. David M. Boyd General Dentistry. Before we start the second half, I want to tell you this game tonight brought to you by Western Auto, located at 300 East Main Street in downtown Portageville. They support high school athletics. Western Auto in Portageville is your snapper dealer. Western Auto in Portageville is your store for all your home needs. That's Western Auto in downtown Portageville. Stop in and talk with Virginia Hitchcock or call 573-379-3821. I tell you what, to stop in there when I'm in Portageville, always get a good laugh. Great place to stop and shop. Also want to tell you, UAP in Portageville, a proud sponsor of Portageville Bulldog basketball, and 162nd State Representative Dr. Terry Swinger supports all of our schools in both academics and athletics. Again, proud supporters of tonight's game. If you enjoy watching high school basketball on YHC on New Wave Communications Channel 21, tell those folks next time you're in how much you appreciate them bringing basketball. About ready to start the second half. Portageville will start with the ball. They trail by 5. Tyler, what's Portageville going to have to do?
Well, for one thing, you saw New Madrid really start to pick up the defensive pressure. And one thing Portageville can do, they like to score in between the blocks and in the paint. One thing they can do is really start to spread things out, try to use the aggressiveness of New Madrid County to work some backdoor cuts and some cutters through the lane. And that's a way to get Byron Wright and players like him going. And that's really their game is playing in the paint,
yep.
scoring points in the paint, which New Madrid does have a size advantage if you compare them. But that's the thing to do is spread them out and look for those easy baskets on the back doors and plays like that.
Well, we're back underway here. Portageville has a ball. Birdwell has it on the wing. Looks inside to Menace. He loses the handle on the ball, but Birdwell has it inside, puts it up. I'm telling you, he uses that body so well, gets his own rebound, puts it back up and scores it. DJ Birdwell fighting for that ball. Kept it alive. He now has 6 in the game. 31-28, just underway in the third quarter. Jenkins has a ball. Gets it to Menor. Menor inside, running layup, and a good defensive play at time by Bruce Mathis, who draws the charge foul. Menor at time, instead of pulling up and shooting a jump shot, took it on in.
Yeah, that's always a tempting play when you got space in front of you to shoot that runner, but a lot of times there's a defender right there waiting on you to charge into him, and that's exactly what happened.
Mathis, top of the key, gets the ball to Birdwell. New Madrid stayed with that man-to-man defense or that switching man-to-man, or Mathis with one off the board will not go. Birdwell the rebound, puts it up, scores it. DJ Birdwell, 2 big baskets to start this second half. He has 8 in the game. Portageville back within 1, 31-30, 6:50 to go in the third quarter. Jenkins out front. Look like they're trying to isolate Jenkins and gets the ball to to Ely down low. Boy, I tell you, he is strong. He is strong.
Well, he's a
folks.
strong player, and he's the strongest player on the floor. It's just, they really need him to have the space and not to draw the double team so he can work down low, exactly what he did there.
Well, they're going to try to get the ball to him there on the wing or inside there and let him work inside one-on-one. Wright throws the ball into Mathis. It's off Mathis' hands out of bounds, and New Madrid will control the ball. Coming in for Mathis is Fred Treadwell. 33-30, 6:21 to go in the third quarter. Jenkins has the ball. Tell you, he's a fine ball player. Gets the ball to Minner. Minner working against Booker. Holmes has it. Gets it to Jenkins. Jenkins to Ely. Oh, what a move. Puts it up. Will not go. Fights for the rebound. Saves the ball. Gets the ball back to Holmes. Holmes over to Minner. Minner to Jenkins. New Madrid still with the ball. Good hustle that time. Tried to isolate Ely down low. I tell you, you can see they're trying to get Ely the ball somewhere around that lane because his body strength and size, they can't stop him.
Yeah, that's what New Madrid County needs to do is really to look for him down on that block because it's going to be hard for Portageville to match up with him one-on-one on the block.
We've got a quick timeout as Jenkins having trouble finding someone to inbound to. I want to tell you tonight's game brought to you by Butler Drug Store, located at 222 East Main Street in Portageville. It's your local Health Mart pharmacy. Phone 379-5469. Now, Butler Drug Store has a 24-hour prescription service. Phone 379-9609. Also, Paramount Cards, Pangburn candy, and many more items for your shopping convenience. Pharmacist Trey Roan invites everyone to Butler Drug Store, located downtown Portageville. Butler Drug Store, a proud sponsor of Portageville Bulldog basketball. Hey, he's a great guy. He's always, anytime we call him, say, hey, would you like to spot? You bet. Put me down. We appreciate that. Minner with the ball out front. Gets it back to Jenkins. Jenkins will set the offense. He's working against Birdwell. Pulls up just inside the three-point line and hits it. It's a two. Jenkins with a nice jump shot from about 17. He's a good ball player.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely a ball player, and he's strong. He's a strong guard. That's one advantage he has, his upper body strength. Plays quarterback for the football team. And, boy, once he gets just a foot past you, it's going to be hard to get in front of him because his wide frame.
Byron Wright has not scored in this game yet. Good ball movement by the Bulldogs. Inside to Treadwell. Good spin move, and he's going to go to the line to shoot two. Foul is going to be on Stevenson. It's going to be his first, team's first of the team's second of the second half.
As we've seen the past few series, Portageville's really starting to work around and getting that ball into the post, being strong on the post. Go up for a strong shot in underneath and get to the foul line.
Coming in for Portageville is Dimitri Treadwell, taking DJ Birdwell's place, and coming in for New Madrid is Jones. Well, going out is Roy Den Booker instead of Dimitri. Fred Treadwell, second one up, scores it. He has 4 points tonight. All four of them are free throws. 35-32, New Madrid on top, but with 4:40 to go in the third quarter. Jenkins with the ball, trying to work the left side. Good defense that time by the Portageville Bulldogs. Nice pass inside to Ely. He puts it up. Will not go. Good defense that time by the Bulldogs. Mentor with the rebound. Drives in, scores. He's going to go to the line to try to convert on a three-point play. Boy, they just have so many weapons, don't they?
Yeah, they've got a lot of length. That's what they really have. You got Josh Mentor just scored that bucket at 6'5". You got Coney Ely about at the same height, about 6'5". And when they've got length, that's what they really have, and they're utilizing that through this whole game.
Birdwell with the foul. He goes out. Coming in for him is A.J. Brown. Brown's impressed me tonight with his work inside, as small as he is. There's free throw. He scores it. 38-32. New Madrid up by 6. Menace with the ball for the Bulldogs. Gets it over to Treadwell. That's Fred Treadwell. Ball taken away by Ely. He's going to go in to shoot, try to dunk the ball, and the foul is going to be on Fred Treadwell. It's going to be his second, team's second of the second half. The line to shoot 2 will be Coney Ely. You can see Ely just licking his chops at that.
Oh, yeah, he gets that breakaway. He's really wanting to put it down. That was a good foul by Treadwell. You don't want no matter to really get the momentum here early on in the second half.
And it wasn't a hard foul, and I like that.
Not at all.
We got a timeout on the floor. New Madrid on top of Portageville, 38-32 with 4:03 to go. A-Plus Family Clinic located at 203 East 3rd Street in Portageville. Phone 379-2100. A-Plus Family Clinic is proud to support the Portageville Bulldogs. If you are feeling less than your best, come see the A-Team at A-Plus Family Clinic in Portageville. What do you have for us, Tyler?
Well, basically we're here early on in the second half. You're seeing a continuation of the second quarter, probably except for the fact that you can see where Portageville in the second half, they're starting to adjust to the strong perimeter defense of New Madrid County, looking to get the ball down low, and they've done fairly well. They've scored down low, and also they get into the foul line. So anytime you get the ball down underneath, throw a few head fakes, get the shot up, and either convert or actually draw some fouls and try to get some of those guys, the big guys for New Madrid County, in a bit of foul trouble coming down here in the second half. So not bad adjustment by Portageville to go more underneath, but it's more of a continuation of the second quarter. But I think Portageville is making a nice adjustment. So we'll see how it irons out here in the third quarter.
Coney Ely's first free throw up will not go. He has 12 in the game. 4 for 6 from the line so far. Second one up, scores it. Now has 13. 39-32, biggest lead by either team, 7 points. New Madrid on top of Portageville. Fred Treadwell with the ball, gets the ball over to Dimitri Treadwell, still with the ball. Gets it to Menace. Menace tried to go down low to Fred Treadwell, and ball turned over. New Madrid with the ball, chance to take a big lead here. Menor with the ball to Jones. Jones inside the Holmes, the ball off his fingertips. Look who has the ball. Byron Wright, what's he doing? Driving to the hole and scores. Byron Wright with his first basket. That's where Byron Wright works best, out in the open and going quickly to the hole.
More than anything, what he needs when he gets the ball is space, because he's got the athleticism to take control of the ball.
Turnover by New Madrid. Whoa, we're going to have a slap in the backboard. Let's see what they call here. Foul is going to be on number 12. It's going to be on Jamaria Jones, his second. To the line to shoot 2. It's going to be A.J. Brown. The referees are going to talk about this. I think Coach Bidwell wants a technical foul.
Well, I think they changed that rule. I believe that's right. They changed that rule because I think it was a good change, because when you're a defender going for the ball and you just happen to slap the backboard, I mean, that's just, just how the game works.
Brown's first free throw will not go. Mathis coming in for Portageville. Coming in for New Madrid County Central Eagles is Terry Young. Brown with 4 points in the game so far. Make that 5. 39-35 with 3:05 to go in this third quarter. Portageville will not go away.
Oh no, even you saw New Madrid build a small lead, but Portageville is going to stick around in this game. They're going to be here till the end.
Ely down low with the ball. Kicks the ball out to Jenkins. Jenkins for the free throw line, puts it up, will not go. Ball tipped around, Menor has it. We've got a foul on the floor. It's going to go against the Portageville Bulldogs. It's going to go against Bruce Mathis, his first, team's third. New Madrid will inbound under their own basket. Minner will trigger the pass in. Try to hit Jenkins on the sidelines. Turnover by New Madrid. Portageville with a chance to cut the lead from 4 down to either 2 or 1. Mathis gets the ball to Wright. Wright gets the ball to Fred Treadwell. Treadwell down in the corner. Ball off the hands of Dimitri Treadwell. Coming in for him, for Dimitri Treadwell, will be DJ Birdwell.
Well, both Travis Day and Jim Bowell can't like these turnovers here in the past few possessions. I mean, they're just careless turnovers, throwing the ball away. And a game as close as this, turnovers are going to be real key in this later second half.
2:20 to go in this third quarter. 4-point lead by the Eagles. Jones has a ball. Gets the ball over to Minner. Minner from a long shot from the corner will not go, but Ely with the rebound. Works the baseline. Gets it inside to Holmes. He puts it up, or to Young. He puts it up. Will not go, but he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Terry Young, the 6'2 senior, has not seen a lot of action because of 3 fouls early in the game. The line to shoot 2 will be Terry Young. The foul at time on Birdwell, his third, team's 4th of the half. Young has 2 points in the game. That was in the first quarter. Sinks the first one. Menace back in for Birdwell for Portageville. .40-35 with 2:03 to go in the third quarter. Second one good. New Madrid extends that lead back to 6 points. Birdwell with the ball, and Young is just going to be running over him for his 4th foul. Young didn't need that. Coming in for Young will be Jadarius Stevenson. Just under 2 minutes to go. Mathis inbounds to Wright. To Treadwell, to Brown, to Mathis. Mathis inside. We're going to have a foul on Jamaria Jones. It's going to be his third, team's 5th. Mathis will inbound. He gets the ball. Oh, real quick, he got the ball that time, and inside to Donnell Menace, who puts it up and in. Good play.
Yeah, exactly.
Sleeping.
Yeah, that's what Portageville needed to really get an easy basket here to cut this lead down. And they're right within range to take control of this game.
Jenkins inside, uses that body strength, will not go. Ely with the rebound, puts it back and in. Ely with 5 in the quarter, 15 in the game. 43-37, 1:20 to go in this third quarter. Ball passed down to Brown over his head as Wright tried to hit him.
That was just a little high for Brown, and what he was wide open to.
Well, it was a bullet, too. He just didn't have time to react. Wright with a steal. Turned back over. Menace with the ball. Gets it to Fred Treadwell. He's going to drive the baseline, puts it up. He will not go, but he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. The foul is going to be on Tony Ely. His second, team 6th. Next team foul on New Madrid will put Portageville in the bonus for the rest of the game. Fred Treadwell has 6 in the game, or 4 in the game. It's all from the free throw line. He now has 5. He's 5 for 5. Coming in for Jenkins for the New Madrid County Central Eagles is Keith Holmes. Treadwell's second one up, scores it. Royden Booker and also Dimitri Treadwell coming in for Portageville. Going out is Fred Treadwell and A.J. Brown. Holmes with the ball. Look at there, Wright with a steal. That's where he's the best, and he's going to be fouled by Keith Holmes. It's going to be his first. Team 7th. The line to shoot a 1-and-1 will be Byron Wright. That's where his quickness and his defensive ability works. And like I said, around that center court is where he is a cat around there.
Oh, yeah, he's got nice hands. He picked that off from Holmes, and that's what he does best is take those steals, get fast break points off of them.
Wright's free throw will not go. Rebounded high that time as Ely gets the rebound. 1 minute to go in the third quarter, 43-39. New Madrid on top by 4. Holmes with the ball, gets it over to Jones, back to Holmes. Down in the corner, ball. Oh, what a nice keep that time by Minnis. He almost had the ball taken away from him. That's Minner that almost, we got a timeout on the floor. But timeout on the floor with 42 seconds to go, 43-39. New Madrid on top. Want to tell you this game brought to you by Dr. David M. Boyd, General Dentistry. Has 2 offices, one at 118 East Main Street in Portageville. Open Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. For appointments, phone 379-3650. Also an office in Crothersville at 109 East 5th Street. Open Mondays and Fridays. For appointments, call 333-1550. Now, Dr. David M. Boyd, General Dentistry, and the We Care team remind everyone, whatever you do, do all for the glory of God. 1 Corinthians 10:31. What do you have for us, Tyler?
Well, you saw Portageville. They're slowly getting back into this game, and they're doing what they do best. They really turn up, the defensive pressure, as you saw Byron Wright do just in the past few series, and that's what Portageville really needs to do is get Byron Wright out on the top of that defense, deflect some passes, get into the passing lane, and pick a few pockets as he did just a while ago, and really get him in the game and get him in the open floor. And what he needs is space. That's what he does best is when he has space to operate with, because he's probably one of the best athletes on the floor tonight.
Sure.
And he's really started to turn it on here in the second half.
Minner inbounds to Holmes. Holmes gets it over to Jones. Jones down in the corner to Minner, and he has it off his fingertips, but it's going to stay with New Madrid. .35 seconds to go in this third quarter. Jones with the ball inside. We've got a walking call against New Madrid County against Stevenson. Portageville with the ball with 31 seconds to go. Trails by 4. Chance to cut the lead. Wright with the ball. Working against Minner. To Mathis. Mathis across the timeline to Minnis. Oh, nice pass that time over to Roy M. Booker. What a pass that time by Treadwell. 43-41, 8 seconds to go in the quarter. Ely from the top of the key for 3, scores it. Boy, that ends the third quarter of play with the New Madrid County Central Eagles 46. The Portageville Bulldogs 41. You're watching high school basketball on YHC.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place.
A great place to start college or career classes.
Three Rivers affordable tuition
Means Pell Grants go further.
I can use A+.
I got a scholarship.
To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
What do you have for us, Tyler?
Well, as I mentioned earlier, as a continuation of the second quarter, and we've got the same spread as we did at halftime. 46-41, New Madrid County on top. It looked like Portageville was really getting back in this game, and I still think they are. They're where they want to be. The trend, I would say, it's they've got the momentum coming here in the fourth quarter. They're really taking the ball to the hole, staying aggressive and looking for the interior passing on the interior, getting the shots up and getting to the line. That's what they want to do, and without that 3-pointer by Ely at the end of the quarter, we've got a 2-point game. So Portageville's right where they want to be in New Madrid County. They need to continue what they've been doing is really look to get the ball to Ely down low and to use Minner to cut in the lane. Also use Jenkins, who's back in the game now for the fourth quarter, to really mix it up and get into the paint as well.
We got a turnover on the Eagles. Portageville down to 5 with 7:50 to go in this game, 46-41, and you're going to be a lot closer to the score than I am. I thought this would be about a final. I'll tell you, both defenses are tough. I don't know how they're scoring like they are.
Yeah, you expect this. Both teams got really nice athletes. And be able to play the defense that these teams both can play, it's very difficult out there to score.
Booker forced to pass inside. He still had his dribble left. Jenkins from the top of the key for three, scores it. Jenkins down with 15 in the game.
It's a nice shot by Jenkins, his second three of the game.
Right crosses the center line, a little out of control, but Menace saved the ball from going out of bounds. Mathis down in the corner has the ball, kicks it out to Treadwell, or to Mathis. I tell you, I can't see those numbers real clear right now. Oh, nice pass down to right. Good pass that time by Dimitri Treadwell. Second basket of the night, far right. He now has 4 in the game, 49-43. Holmes with the ball. Gets it down to Minner. Minner going to skip it all the way out to Jenkins. Jenkins really just going strong to the hole. He has 5 1/4, 17 in the game.
Looked like Mathis was going to pick off that pass, and he just didn't get there in time, and Jenkins used the advantage of the defense not shifting over in time.
Shot that time put up by Menace, a good pass inside. We've got a timeout on the floor with 6:19 to go in this game, 51-45. New Madrid on top of Portageville. Let's tell you how the scoring goes through 3 quarters. For New Madrid, 18 to Ely, 12 to Jenkins, 6 to Josh Minner, 4 to Keith Holmes, 2 each to Stevenson and Terry Young. 12 for 15 from the free throw line are the Eagles through 3 quarters. For the Portageville Bulldogs, a lot of balanced scoring here. Birdwell and Dimitri Treadwell with 8 each. Fred Treadwell with 6, along with Donnell Menace. 5 to A.J. Brown, 4 to Roy Den Booker, 2 to Byron Wright, and to Bruce Mathis. 7 for 10 free throws for Portageville. Foul-wise, those in trouble, 3 to Terry Young and 3 to Jones for the Eagles, and 3 to DJ Birdwell for Portageville through 3 quarters. Minner with the ball. Holmes for 3 for the top of the key, will not go. Rebound that time by Booker. Still with the ball, gets the ball out to Menace. Now to Wright. I got Minner and Menace, and I tell you, in Mathis, I got the M boys.
Yep.
Booker with the ball at the top of the key. To Fred Treadwell, over to Byron Wright. Inside to Mathis. Mathis working against Holmes. I believe that's who it is. Yep, Holmes going to be his second foul. The line to shoot a 1-1 will be Bruce Mathis. Coming in for Holmes will be Jamaria Jones. He's a 5'8" sophomore. Both teams play a lot of young guys.
Oh, yeah. And especially, I was surprised to see New Madrid. I had the chance to see them earlier in the year that, they're playing mostly the juniors, and, they're solid players of the juniors, but, some sophomores have really come along this year and they've started to produce for them.
Second one up, short, rebounded, bounced around. Jenkins comes away with it for New Madrid. You're a New Madrid County Central graduate, played on some all-state teams.
Yeah, I managed to get a few titles out there, and it's a funny thing, Dontre Jenkins out here in the front, he was our ball boy back in high school. He's really grown up.
Do you think he remembers that?
Oh, yeah.
Shot that time, put up a minute, will not go. Rebounded and put back by Stevenson. A nice stick back. 53-46. New Madrid up by 7. Right with the ball out at the top of the key. Gets it over to Booker. Fred Treadwell with the ball to Wright. Wright puts up a 3. Will not go. Rebounded up high. Still on the floor. Picked up his Minner. Boy, he has had pressure. Jenkins has it quickly down the floor. Oh, I tell you, he's a strong guard, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, he's one of the strongest players on the floor, period, but it just happens to be a guard.
Top of the key for 3. He scores it. He has 3 threes in a game. Biggest lead by either team, 10 points, 56-46. New Madrid County Central on top of Portageville. Right with the ball on the wing. Gets the ball to Fred Treadwell, who puts up a three, scores it. Fred Treadwell answers. He has 9 in the game now.
That's a nice shot by Treadwell, and that's what they really needed. They answered that three from Jenkins. They cut it down to 7. They really have a hard time scoring on the interior, and what a big shot by Treadwell.
Minner with a quick drive on the baseline and a block at time. But we're going to have a foul. It wasn't on Menace. The foul is going to be on the floor. I believe it's going to be against Mathis. Bruce Mathis with his second foul. I thought he called it on the floor. It looks like he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. That's Josh Minner. He's been to the line tonight with 2 free throws and scored both of them. Or he's been to the free throw line, shot 3. He's 2 for 3. Knocks that one home. Birdwell and Dimitri Treadwell in for Portageville. Going out is Menace and Mathis. Josh Minner, a 6'5" senior. Second one will not go. Ball tipped out of bounds by Portageville. 57-49, 3:59 to go in this game. Jones will inbound for the Eagles.
And Portageville really needs to tighten up on defense here to force some turnovers. Because an 8-point lead, it seems like both teams it's taken time to really cut into each other's lead all game long. So, just under 4 minutes here to cut into an 8-point lead. It's really going to be tough. The way both teams have been playing defense.
Tell you, Portageville's defense is giving New Madrid all they want under their basket. But the ball's going out of bounds all 3 times off of Portageville.
Yeah, you can see Portageville, they're going to start tightening up here. Don't be surprised to look for a half-court trap and try to get a quick turnover.
Jones throws the ball way out front to Jenkins. Jenkins swings over to Minner. Minner working against Booker. Back to Jenkins. Jenkins with the ball. Boy, he's a strong guard. Ely working inside against Fred Treadwell, and Treadwell going to commit the foul. It's going to be his third. Going to the line to shoot 2 will be Tony Ely. Ely with 18 in the game. He's 5 for 7 for the line tonight.
And all in all, the New Madrid County's really shot the ball well as a team. Had him 8 for 10 in the first half.
Coming in for Portageville will be Menace. Going out will be Booker. .338 to go in this game in regulation. Second one up, scores it. Fred Treadwell for the free throw line. Will not go. Ball tipped out of bounds by Portageville. Jenkins will control for the Eagles. He calls a play. Oh, what a nice move. He's going to be called for a charge, though. Jenkins going in, and a great defensive play that time by Dimitri Treadwell.
Well, that was Fred Treadwell stepping over and taking that charge.
Oh, was it Fred?
Fred Treadwell, yeah. It was a nice play, and that's what Portageville's done well all game. The guards, or the New Madrid County guards coming into the lane to either put up a shot or dish it off. Portageville's been right there to cut it off and take a charge.
Tony Ely with his third foul, going to line now to shoot two shots because Portageville's in the double bonus. Will be Donnell Menace. He is 0 for 1 from the line. He has 6 points. He has 8 points in the game. Donnell Menace does. Scores the first. .58-50. 58-51 now. We've got a timeout on the floor. You're watching high school basketball on YHC.
Three Rivers
Forest Community College is a great place.
A great place.
A great place to start college.
Why pay university prices?
When the same classes at TRCC cost a lot less.
I can use A+.
I get individual attention.
I'm close to home.
To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
Well, welcome back. This time out on the floor. 58-51 with 3:13 to go in the game. What do you have for us, Tyler?
Well, you know, Nevada County's definitely where they want to be right now with a 7-point lead. But it's one thing that Portageville can trick you into doing is really to bring you, to get you slow in your game and to see New Madrid come out here and be passive on offense, try to burn the clock. That's probably not what they want to do because Portageville can throw a trap at you just like that. And then, just a few turnovers and we got a few point spread here at the lead. So if you're New Madrid County, you want to stay aggressive, stay in your scheme, look for Coney Ely down on the block or Josh Minner, or stay aggressive with Dontre Jenkins out front. And Portageville, if you're Portageville, you really want to stay aggressive on defense, maybe throw a half-court trap, or bring some kind of pressure to throw New Madrid off and try to get them into a situation where they're trying to get out of a trap. So that's what Portageville does very well. They trap very well, try to force that cross-court pass, and athletes like Byron Wright to pick that off going the other way. So it's going to be very exciting to see here in the last minute what's going to transpire.
Well, Jenkins has been the big strong point for the fourth quarter for New Madrid as he has 8 points. Ball swung all the way over and out of bounds. Turnover by the Eagles. That's what Coach Bidwell and Portageville Bulldogs were looking for. Their defense to step up and either create a turnover or a steal.
Yep, that's what they do very well. They pressuring you into throwing a pass you don't want to make, and that's what Minner tried to do, to make that cross-court pass to a smaller Keith Holmes and turn it over, and then Portageville's in a nice position here.
Right with the ball, gets it to Dimitri Treadwell. He scores. Treadwell with 10 in the game now. 58-53 with 2:35 to go. Jenkins with the ball. Wright's on him. Gets it to Holmes. Back to Jenkins. Jenkins inside the lane. Gets it back. Holmes down to Ely. The ball. Ely saves it. Gets it to Venner. He puts it up. Will not go. The foul is going to be on DJ Birdwell. It's going to be his fourth. The line to shoot two will be Josh Minner.
Well, that was a close there. Portageville forced another turnover with Jenkins losing the ball and also Coney Ely going out of bounds, but Minner was just at the right place at the right time to get that pass.
Yep. Minner's free throw will not go. Mathis coming in for Birdwell. Also coming in for Holmes will be Jamaria Jones for New Madrid.
Well, New Madrid really needs to step up to the line and hit these free throws because you only have a 5-point spread, a 5-point lead, and it won't take long for Portageville to cut that in half.
That's right. Minner scores the second one of his free throws. 59-53, 2:12 to go in this game. Mathis working against Jenkins. Gets the ball to Wright. Right to Dimitri Treadwell inside the lane. He drives, gets it down to Mathis, who scores. Mathis with 3 1/4.
That was a nice drive and a nice look. Nice put up by Mathis. Put it up quick because the Madrid has the length to knock that shot away.
We've got timeout with 1:45 to go. New Madrid 59, Portageville 55. Portageville back within 4. It's been a long time since they've been clawing back, and they're staying right here. We're going to keep the game right here. We want to tell you, folks, this has been a dandy, a D-A-N-D-Y dandy. And I guarantee you the fans they have been entertained tonight in both the JV and this varsity game.
Oh yeah, it's always a big game between these two schools every year. Both schools bring the fans out in masses, and it's one of the best games every year in Southeast Missouri. There's never a blowout, and it's just competitive all the way. And it's some of the best defense you'll see all year. Both teams are very athletic. They get after it, and it's been great defensive display tonight.
Well, I want to compliment you, Tyler. It's very difficult to not be a little partial for the team that you played for just a few years ago, and you've been very impartial. You've called the game. And I hope you folks from Portageville and New Madrid appreciate a young man that played that many years at New Madrid County Central, was on the you all had, what, 2 state titles when you played for them? And,
yeah, with 2 and 1 runner-up, and you can't not like these games.
Right.
Portageville, they've got the history here, and that just builds onto it. So I mean, you can't ask for a better matchup with both schools and the fans and just the atmosphere that this game brings.
Oh, this is a fun cat and mouse game here between Jenkins and Rice. I enjoy watching this. Jenkins still with the ball. Gets it to Jones. Jones down in the corner to Minner inside. Oh, what a nice move that time by Stevenson, and he's going to draw the foul.
Well, no matter County's staying aggressive here later on, and it's starting to pay off. They're getting to the line. They just need to come up and knock these free throws down. But you can see where Portageville is trying to get New Madrid into the hands that they don't typically want handling the ball. And you saw a miss there by Stevenson.
Yeah,
so you can tell that Portageville's kind of in the game they want to be in right now.
Right. Mathis picks up his 3rd foul. Stevenson's 2nd one will not go. Ely with a rebound, puts it up and in. Cody Ely now with 21 in the game. Boy, his height and strength really prevailed. Portageville handling the press. Wright drives in on a runner, will not go. Trying to get his rebound. Fred Treadwell comes down with it, puts it up, scores it. Fred Treadwell now with 5 1/4, 11 in the game. Timeout on the floor with 1:07 to go. 61-57. Bidewell won it over the back down on the defensive end. I'm going to have to stand up here. I tell you, this is getting exciting. 61-57, 1:07 to go in this game. We got timeout on the floor. New Madrid will have the ball. Coach Bidewell working those refs. I tell you, he does a great job in that. He was wanting over the back down at his defensive end on that putback by Ely.
Oh yeah, you want any advantage you can get coming down here the wire in a close game like this. And it was hard to tell from the vantage point that we had on that play. But Ely, either way, it was a strong move to get into position for that rebound. It seems like he's in and out of the game, and all of a sudden he makes a big play, a big rebound, and a big putback. And he's really had a nice game tonight.
Well, Portageville will come out with a press. 61-57, 1:07 to go. Stevenson will inbound for the Eagles. He gets the ball to Minner, back to Stevenson. To Ely, to Minner. Jenkins with the ball against Wright. I'll tell you folks, that is a great matchup right there. Wright on defense. And Jenkins on offense. Jenkins with a jump shot, will not go out of bounds. It will stay with New Madrid with 42 seconds to go.
Well, that was something. It looked like a small kid there was about to run into Dontre Jenkins on the ball there on the sideline, and Coach Travis Day grabbed him and picked him up and get him out of harm's way.
Ely with a drive and scores. He's going to go in and he'll try to convert on the 3-point play. Cody Ely, a strong move.
That was a strong move by Ely.
Foul on Donnell Menace, his 3rd. 63-57, 40 seconds to go.
Well, Ely's really stepped up when New Madrid's needed him. He only got a 4-point spread here, and New Madrid was having a hard time finding a shot here.
Yep.
In the last minute, and he just coming up and knocked a big shot down and have a chance for a 3-point play.
Birdwell in for Mathis, and coming in for New Madrid is Jones. Shot Bailey will not go, but we've got over the back on number 30, Stevenson. That goes to show you what Coach Bidewell was trying to do a while ago, and he got it, didn't he?
Yeah, and when you mention something to a ref like that, it's always going to be in their mind the next time a similar situation comes around, and it paid off that time. And I think it was the right call in that situation. Stevens looked like he got a little push in the back there.
To the line to shoot 2 will be Donnell Menace. He's 2 for 3 for the line tonight. He has 10 in the game. First one creeps in. 63-58, 39 seconds to go. A.J. Brown checking in for Portageville. He'll be going in for the shooter. coming in for New Madrid will be Holmes. Going out will be Jones. .39 seconds, 68-58. This free throw could cut it to 4. In and out. Rebound by Ely. Gets the ball to Minner. Quickly down to Holmes. Holmes back out front of the ball. Goes inside, puts up a runner, scores it. Big shot by Holmes. He has 6 in the game. Right down the floor, gets it over to Treadwell. He's going to try, puts up a runner, will not go. Ball tipped around. We're going to have a walking call on Ely. 17 seconds to go, 65-58. Well, we've seen some action, have we not?
Oh, yeah. You would think New Madrid was going to pull that out, try to run some clock, but Keith Holmes drives the lane, puts up a nice teardrop over the defense.
And he goes out, and Jones comes in for him. Wright will inbound. Ball put up in the corner at time for 3 by Dimitri Treadwell, and we've got a timeout on the floor, 65-61 with 13 seconds. Got a question going over at the clock. Referees are over conferring with the timekeeper. 65-61, 13 seconds to go. New Madrid or Portageville will not go away.
Yeah, I know I'm seeing some people file out here, but if I was them, I'd be grabbing a seat because this game can, it can be a tie game here easily. Quick turnover by Portageville, the force, and a quick basket, and you've got, a 2-point game, possibly a 1-point game with just, with 10 or so seconds remaining, And this is the way every game comes out. It seems like every year, and you never know what's going to come down to the end.
Well, what amazes me are people leave, and there's not, it's not going to take you 15 minutes at the most before the whole place is cleared out and all the parking lots gone. Why not stay and watch basketball? That's what you came to watch.
Oh yeah, I've never been the one to leave out in any ball game. I want to see the last buzzer sound. And especially with this one, just with 14 seconds remaining in a 4-point game.
Stevenson inbounds to Jenkins. Jenkins going to be, to Jenkins, and Wright's going to commit the foul. That's his 3rd foul. Jenkins will go to the line, and he'll be shooting 2. Dimitri Jenkins tonight has been to the line. He's 1 for 2. He has 20 in the game, 8 of those coming in this quarter. Jones checking back in and for New Madrid. Also coming in for Portageville will be Dimitri Treadwell. Jenkins' first free throw will not go. That's Menace that's checking in for Portageville. At 3 and at 2, I'm really having trouble picking that up tonight, 22 and 32. Jenkins misses both free throws. We're going to have a foul on Ely. Boy,
Well, that's not what New Madrid County wanted, especially Coach Travis Day. You send Portageville to the line with basically just 1 second coming off the clock. They get they'll have 2 shots. A chance to bring this to a 2-point game.
You want that clock to run.
Oh, yeah.
Because the clock right now is it's your biggest helper. You want it running. Don't let the other team score.
That's exactly what Portageville wants. They had a full length of the floor to go. They get a foul with just a second ticked off and chance to bring this within 2.
Treadwell's first free throw scores it. He has not missed from the free throw line tonight. Holmes coming in for Jones for New Madrid. 65-62, 12 seconds to go. It's a 1-possession game. Treadwell's next free throw, it will not go. Rebounded by Jenkins, and he's going to be fouled by Fred Treadwell. Treadwell now has 4 in the game. Jenkins will go to the line. He is 1 for 4 from the line tonight. Just was there a while ago and missed both free throws. 10 seconds to go. One of these free throws could make it a 2-possession game with 10 seconds.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what, I can't believe how the stands have cleared out.
Jenkins stepped to the line just a while ago and missed both shots. So, for Portageville, he might be the guy to send the line. Let's see if he can knock him down.
In and out on this free throw. Jones coming in for Holmes for New Madrid.
And a missed shot here. Portageville's got plenty of time. 10 seconds to come down and put up. You know, they're probably going to call a timeout and try to set up for a three-point shot because it's going to be hard to get the ball back with after a score.
Jenkins misses. Ely with the rebound, a big rebound. He puts it up, and we're going to have a foul on the floor. Big rebound by Coney Ely.
It's another big rebound by Coney Ely as he got just a few minutes ago. He just seems to come up right at the right time with a big rebound, and they needed it big time there after a miss by Jenkins.
Well, that time was on Donnell Menace, his fourth.
If you're New Madrid, all you need is a one free throw to get this to a two-possession game, and they haven't been able to do that the past few series here.
Ely scores. New Madrid fans breathe a sigh of relief right there.
Yeah, I think Travis Day just got one too. That's all they needed was one free throw to really push this to a two-possession game.
Second one will not go. Rebounded by Fred Treadwell. He gets it to right down the sideline. Clock's down to 2 seconds, and that's going to be the game as New Madrid is going to win 66-62. Folks, we've had a barn burner here at Portageville tonight. It's been a D-A-N-D-Y dandy. I'll tell you, it has been fun. These teams are congratulating each other, and it has been a dandy, and we've enjoyed bringing this game to you. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back in just a moment with our final stats. You're watching high school basketball on YHC.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place.
A great place to start career training.
At TRCC, I'm getting training for a good job with a good salary.
Three Rivers has high-tech equipment.
Great instructors.
And convenient classes. To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
What a game we've seen tonight here, folks. Our last game of the season on YHC, and boy, this has been a D-A-N-D-Y dandy, Tyler.
Oh yeah, it's a perfect game to wrap up the season for YHC. It's always a big game between these schools every year, New Madrid County Central and Portageville, and this year didn't disappoint once again. Great way to it was a defensive game throughout, and was a lot of athleticism on the floor tonight.
Well, let's give you the points right quick, and then we'll go with Tyler's take on the game for the victorious New Madrid County Eagles, who now go to 14-8. They were led in scoring by Coney Ely with 24 points, 20 by Dontre Jenkins, and then they had 8 to Josh Minner, 6 to Keith Holmes, and 4 each to Stevenson and Terry Young. A total of 66 points, 16 for 29 from the free throw line. For the Portageville Bulldogs, who now go to 14-5 on the season, they were led in scoring by, and boy, they had some great balanced scoring. Dimitri Treadwell 13, Fred Treadwell with 12, 11 to Donnell Menace. Then you had 8 to DJ Birdwell, 5 each to Bruce Mathis and A.J. Brown, 4 each to Royden Booker and to Byron Wright. 12 for 17 from the free throw line were the Portageville Bulldogs. What do you have for us on stats?
Well, three-point shooting wasn't really a big key in this game. Both teams really didn't put up a whole lot from the outside, but New Madrid come out 4 of 8 from downtown. That's a nice percentage from three-point land for New Madrid. And Portageville come out 2 of 5 from downtown. And turnovers, as we spoke to earlier, were going to be a key factor in this game. It turned out to be that way, but it was pretty even turnover differential in the second half between the teams. New Madrid had 17 turnovers for the game, and Portageville converted 15 points off those turnovers. And Portageville had 15 for the game, and New Madrid converted 12 points off those turnovers. And in the fast break, Portageville had a pretty sizable advantage. They had 10 fast break points against New Madrid's 2. And the quarter breakdown, it seemed like it was New Madrid all the way from the second quarter. Had a 16-13 score after the first quarter with Portageville on top. And then from there, New Madrid County outscored Portageville 18-10 in the second quarter, and had a tied breakdown for the third quarter at 15-15. And then Portageville outscored New Madrid County 21-20 in the last quarter. But it seemed like the turning point of the game was when New Madrid really come out in that second quarter started shutting down those passing lanes and really disrupted what Portageville wanted to do from the perimeter. And you really saw Byron Wright have a hard time, getting to his game. He likes to force turnovers out front and get into the open court. And with Dontre Jenkins, the main ball handler for New Madrid County, handling the ball, he was really unable to do that, and really a tough time for him to get into his game.
I'm going to show you some of the fans out there while we're giving you talking a little bit more about this game. I want to tell you this game tonight has been brought to you by Three Rivers Community College. They've been a sponsor with us now for 3 years on high school basketball. We really appreciate those folks and all their support. Three Rivers Community College with their main campus in Poplar Bluff, also off-site campuses in Kennett, Campbell, Malden, Portageville, and Sykeston, and then they have other sites over in the western part of west of Poplar Bluff. But boy, we appreciate those folks over there and all they've done to bring high school basketball to you folks. Three Rivers Community College. We also want to thank Western Auto Store here in Portageville for bringing tonight's game. 162nd District State Representative Dr. Terry Swinger. He's always been a supporter, calls in each and every Friday on YHC on our noon newscast about 12:10 each time and tells us what's going on at the Capitol. And even when they're not meeting, he tells us things that are going on for our district here, and we appreciate his support. Also, UAP here in Portageville, all the fine folks there. Butler Drug Store in Portageville, A-Plus Family Clinic in Portageville, and Dr. David M. Boyd General Dentistry with clinics here in Portageville and also Crothersville. Folks, if you watched and enjoyed high school basketball, tell these sponsors all through the year, we've had several of them, how much you enjoy it, how much you appreciate it. Next year, we did 44 games this year, and we're hoping to even do more next year. And with a young Tyler Wagner and with his experience and the way he talks about basketball, I think we're going to be able to do it. Bill can slow down a little bit. We would appreciate that, I can tell you that. We also want to thank our cameraman tonight, Greg Armstrong, who has come on and helped us for 3 games this year, and we really appreciate his effort and him coming along with us because he has brought you some great quality pictures of this game, and we hope, again, you folks have enjoyed it. Tyler, any closing comments?
Well, I'd like to say one thing to you. For one thing, I know you didn't know what to expect tonight. You haven't really seen the Portageville New Madrid County matchup over the years, and it's as an intense rivalry as you'll see. And both teams come in each year. There's not really a distinct advantage for either team, year in and year out. And you come and you see, the fans come out, and just the atmosphere that it brings. It's one of the best games of the year. And I look forward to it every year because both teams are going to play hard. They're going to give a great defensive effort, which both coaches really stress. And I'm glad you got to come out to see it because it's one of the greatest games of the year in Southeast Missouri for sure.
Well, I appreciate you getting us on our schedule for us. And next year we'll try to see if New Madrid will let us go to their gym because I can't wait. Folks, it's been a great season. And, of course, we still got district play, and time you all watch this, district play will be underway. Good luck to both of these teams and all the teams in our viewing area and all throughout Southeast Missouri. You represent us well, and when you go to state, we hope that good things come about. Again, we want to thank you, our viewers, for watching high school basketball on YHC. I see so many people that are unable to go to the games and how much they appreciate it, and the grandparents and the aunts and the uncles and even the players. When you go into a gymnasium and those players see you, they always give you all kinds of respect because they're going to get to go home and watch this game over and over and over because we're going to be playing these games right up to the middle of or to the 1st of August, and then it won't be long. We're going to be cranking up football, and we'll have other things to tell you about that. But again, for our crew at YHC, we want to thank you, our viewers, for making us your hometown channel for high school basketball.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place.
A great place to start college.
Why pay university prices?
When the same classes at TRCC cost a lot less.
I can use A+.
I get individual attention.
I'm close to home.
To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
And we're here with victorious coach from New Madrid County Central, Travis Day. Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you.
It was a tough game coming in. You knew he was going to get a tough battle with Portageville. How did you think the boys come out tonight?
these kids are so close with our Portageville kids. I mean, they all hang out together. They all know each other well. You know, they play with each other all summer long. And, you know, and so and me and Coach Bauer talked earlier, you know the kids going to come out play hard, both teams. You know, and I'll tell everybody, I don't care what type of team Portageville have, they are hard to beat down here. And for us to, you know, come in and get a win out here, it's a great game for us.
Yeah, it's a big game every year. It seems like it's a close game, no matter what each team has to bring talent-wise. But tonight's game surely wasn't a short on talent. You had two big games out of Coney Ely and Dontre Jenkins, and anytime those guys get 20-plus points a game on the same night, you're surely a tough team to beat.
Yeah, you know, that's a plus. You know, we count a lot on those guys to score. Josh Minner had an off night, but I knew they were going to shut him down because his last 5 games he's been averaging over 20 points. So I knew they were going to take him away from us, and what happened, them guys step up like we need to do.
Okay. This is Travis Day, the victorious coach of the Madrid County Central Eagles. Thanks for a great game tonight, Coach, and good luck in district play.
Thank you.